back. 4 days. I don't know. Let's go. 1-0. RBI 0.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River. Big time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Into the seats. 0-1. Misses high. It's 1-1. Eric, we look at this Pirate Ball Club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss.
And that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's go.
So it's a solo home run here. Lead
of doing this. Boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game.
Eli Ledesma will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning.
All right, sorry. We're good.
One. Jason Rogers will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Gun down.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Cesar Hernandez will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Ledesma comes up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, C.J. Cron, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there.
Oh, he's safe.
Jason Rogers stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment. Eli Ledesma strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it, Dig will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Eli Ledesma strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Elias Diaz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Grounded to short. Ledesma. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a ball grounded to short. There's one. Out. On to Freeman. A double play. C.J. Cron stands in now looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit. Some other way to just keep this line moving.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Eli Ledesma will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition.
Leading off the inning, Jason Rogers. Close play at first stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Love it. All right, so first game.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
Yeah, made that count.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our tops player spotlight. Eli Ledesma is in the glow. And, Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
In real life, it's awesome.
Well, Matt, to me, it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates ball on the show. Next, Eli Ledesma is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field this afternoon. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
This is hit high and deep out to left.
Dirty.
Marte going back. Still ranging back.
Ooh.
Gone.
Killed that ball. Killed it. Killed it. Killed
so it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a...
Eli Ledesma is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Killed it. Killed it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Catch.
Oh, what a play.
It looked like it was past him.
Eli Ledesma strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Ender Inciarte will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
Almost to the base.
Happen soon, or this game might just get away from him.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Go.
Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll get in there safely. Throw to the plate. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate. So a costly decision there.
First baseman number 5.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle. Hasn't been able to get it going.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded.
Let's go.
Eli Ledesma will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
There's Harrison for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play.
Damn.
Jason Rogers gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. He's just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Eli Ledesma strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
They won already.
Langston pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one
Probably
out of
got
play
me.
for strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Ender.
Good AB right there. That 1-out double there gets him a run. And now
Ender Inciarte will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a
Put
game
it out,
out of
put
this
it out
one
up there.
after all.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across.
All right, Freeman.
Sliding into the box.
That's my old teammate from
He got on
Washington.
top of one and was a ground out victim last
Nationals.
time.
I know you. You should hit this ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valdez is there
Into
for
the
it.
air.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball
I
game.
tried to say when he grabbed the ball.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Without top hitter.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
What? That should be me.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball. Next on this is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutcheon on the move. He'll take the turn and head for second, and that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Ender Inciarte.
Y'all can go ahead.
Ender Inciarte will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And now the runner's trying for third. And that's in there. Base hit.
Woo!
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across the score.
Just a great at-bat there. He fell behind early, then worked it back to 2-2, and then boom, lines a single to drive in the run. That's all about never giving.
Eli Ledesma will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. Lewis Cleveland will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I'm not touching it.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher.
Yeah.
So
oh my God, that guy's big.
Josh Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. 1 run scores. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4. Eli Ledesma gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Good eye, good
in the
eye.
dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Braves strand. Eli Ledesma will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect.
Ender Inciarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. Sets. Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for second.
Yeah, never
pitches
throw
a
it.
cold
Don't throw
strike.
it.
The throw.
I'm already there.
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. It's fair to say that early on it.
All right, Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base. And that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. And as you see, the ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third.
Corey Dickerson will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Crone is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Sucks.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Eric Urban digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Da-da. Da-da.
1-1, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. So the first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Into the box, Clark Favreau. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit to short. Ledesma. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So
Jeff Locke stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here.
Now there's much reason to get over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be. Eli Ledesma digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Okay,
that one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ball game. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Cleveland ranging forward. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Eli Ledesma, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, for him, it doesn't really matter what side of the plate he's hitting from. He's a good hitter either way.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard liner toward short, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for a weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive. He's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Hold it. Barely tap. Hold it. Because there's a 3D cut.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ender Inciarte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And the run is in to score from 3rd. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
Well, there have been some hard hits.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from 3rd, 90 feet away. Runners going. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In comes the runner from 3rd, and we are tied here in the 8th.
Oh yeah, this is now a ball game, boys. This is a ball game.
Eli Ledesma steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back.
Damn.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So just the one. Starling Marte steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but going to be this good.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score.
Because I'm Sandman.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles.
What position should I play? I'm gonna catch her again. What you? Crunch, 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 crunch. Everybody getting traded but me. Great. Team ranking saves. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to tying up the home runs. Come on, give me some home runs in this one. Give me some home runs.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Got a couple New Yorkers. He got on there. I got evil.
Eli Ledesma heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 34.
First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. DK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was a timeout, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
And now here's the...
I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Eli Ledesma is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Damn it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Conforto over to his left.
Go ball. Go.
He's got it one away.
Oh, I'll be back. Baby, I can take my time. Baby, sorry guys, it's because my family.
Into the box, Jose Montano. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Don't give me
One
that
thing you
error.
taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you.
Eli Ledesma will stand in for the third time
man.
now. Still without a
Come
hit,
on,
so
man.
that
Give me that
streak could be in a
home
bit of
run,
jeopardy.
kid. Come on, kid.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not
What?
something he's
Ah,
really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
man.
Eli Ledesma strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Montano is there for it. And that's the 3rd out.
And that's the third out.
2 left for Atlanta. They trail it 4-1.
Where we go over here? A couple haters. A couple haters.
High pop-up. Castaneda is there for it. And that
I got it.
retires the side. Eli Ledesma stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. One there. On to
Goodbye,
first
hitting
as
streak.
they get the double play to get him out of the end.
Goodbye, hitting streak.
An entertaining game all in all, so
Great.
if we
Last
have
time
to
hitting
choose
streak.
one who stood out among
Bullshit.
all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Ugh, the aftertaste. Wait. Jose Fernandez. Damn it. Come on, I need some home runs here.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Spit on the floor. Spit on the floor again. Spit on your face.
So it's a solo
Spit on your
home
mom.
run here, leading off the
Spit
ball
on your
game.
sister.
8th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, I've heard of a quick...
Boo,
Eli
boo, boo,
Ledesma
boo.
will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
I got another one.
Back goes Reddick.
Oh,
Gone!
back to back.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hell yeah, Jose Fernandez, my boy.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem...
Josh Reddick will take his first
Let's
swings here,
go.
and
Come on,
as you
Jose
can
Fernandez.
see,
You got your
not a
back.
lot
I
going
got your
right
back,
for him
Jose.
offensively
Come on,
here
Jose. I
in
got
this
your back.
first
I got
month
your
of the
back.
year. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alberto is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Eli Ledesma heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start
okay.
with a ground out, one away.
Sorry, Jose. We got your back right here, kid. Come on, take your time.
Hit on the ground to third.
Okay.
Alberto comes up with
Good job, Alberto.
Quick out number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Henry.
Eli Ledesma will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Nope.
3-0 the count.
3-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto giving chase. And
Run,
a
Jose!
dive,
Run,
but he
Jose!
can't
Run,
pull it
Jose!
in out
Run,
in
Jose!
right center. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Let's go! Let's go!
The left fielder, number 11.
What time is it? What
to be a
time
singles
is
hitter off
it?
there. That's his third
8:33.
extra base hit of the ball game. And this one, a triple. He's been a real thorn in their side all throughout.
Oh, it's 8:33. It's almost, I should have said 8:44. 34 on me.
Ender
Okay,
Inciarte
now it's 8:34.
strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning. Eli Ledesma picks up another base hit there, and now he's just 2 away from 1,000 for his career.
Well, I've seen
Oh,
quite a few
damn, I thought it
guys
was me.
Eli Ledesma stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name.
Easy out.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is
Hammered.
smoked to right, and I don't think
Hammered.
this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Hammer, son. Hammer. Hammer. Where's that hammer, son? Bring that.
A solo shot here to straightaway
baby.
right field. His 3rd home run of the
good.
ball game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Woo. Woo. Ooh. Ooh.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch.
That's how confident I am. I'm confident that I'll make varsity team out of high school, son.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to
The
victory.
final line score for our ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Get that hammer, son.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but... Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That about it.
And now here's the starting.
He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the on-base percentage leaders in the National League. He brings a very patient approach to the plate, and he's not afraid to take a walk if he doesn't get what he wants. That, and he's a very solid hitter as well.
Eli Ledesma is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Foul ball, that's out.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ooh,
Still
that
1-2
curveball
as
got
he
me
fouls
looking.
it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2
Watch, it's gonna
strikes.
be high.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gonzalez going back on it, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
You know what? Let me do this. Face. Face.
So a solo shot here to left center
face.
field. Number 11 for him on the season. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Ledesma, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
We gonna get this paper.
Look out, 2-0 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down
Did the
there.
bat flip.
And that's into the outfield for a
Like,
one-out
try to hit
base
me.
hit.
Nope. Bat flip.
So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on Ender Inciarte. We'll try it again.
You know me. Of course you know me. Oh, he took my number? He took my number? Nuh-uh. What's that?
It's that right here.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange
nope.
from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Face.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Come on. Went out. Went out, Mike.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And
What?
he'll reach first as they
What?
can't make the play on him. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home.
He got me twice in the face.
And there is career hit number
I give you
999.
that one, kid.
He's
I
had such a
give you
solid
that one.
career thus
That
far,
was
and
for
now
you,
he's
buddy.
just...
That was for you.
Josh Reddick stands in, reached on a walk in his last
Eight
trip.
corner.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Eli Ledesma will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Ender Inciarte will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A spin and a throw. Throw to first is going to be in time.
Getting out of my house.
Eli Ledesma comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
The second for one.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too...
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ender Inciarte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muno will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose...
Come on. Can I switch teams now? I thought I was already switching teams. Yeah, I made it from the bottom to the top, bro.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Eli Ledesma is in the glow, and he enters the month lighting up the stat sheet. For a closer look at this emerging talent, let's turn to Steve Lyons.
Well, Matt, he has truly been impressive to watch over the last month or so. Oh, he's definitely a good-looking young player.
He got a Twitter?
I don't think anyone, including his own organization, expected him to do so well this early on.
Give me your Twitter.
It's an exciting time for him right now, and if he keeps playing like this, or even close to it, he's definitely going to be making a name for himself very quickly around the league. Boy, I'm excited to see how he looks in this matchup.
All right. Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you. From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Eli Ledesma will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. Young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Francisco Cervelli will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
2 left for Atlanta. After 1, no score. Digging in to try it again, Eli Ledesma. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Back goes Martinez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Braves 2. JT Realmuto is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Oh man, that looks so funny.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to short.
Hold on, this looks so
first
funny.
in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
That should have been mine.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman.
In now, Eli
so
Ledesma, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
I think they have a beard.
Eli Ledesma will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
My character has a beard, but I have a
Into
beard,
this
but it's
ball
not
game are
right.
growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and
Oh,
hit
that
in the
one's
air.
gone.
Pham is in pursuit. And a dive, but he can't
No!
pull it in out in right center.
Inside the
And now that'll hop
Parker!
over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Castellanos is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment.
It should have been mine.
And fellas,
Hey,
as
I wanna
always,
do
a
that
few
one more
guys we
time.
could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Wow, you even got
He
the...
connected on a couple of
tomahawk
long
comeback.
home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth,
think he
Eric
did
Karros
the-
and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 7-2. Good night from Atlanta.
That was our final line score tonight.
That's really good. I like it. Okay, we're in second place. No, we're tied with the Marlins. American League Central. Okay, one more game.
A good look there at the southern skies in Turner Field in Atlanta. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. Jose Iglesias will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. To short. And he's retired here, one away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting. Eli Ledesma will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game.
Oh, yeah.
Gone!
Ha, son.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Let's go.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view.
So it's a good idea to keep your
J.D.
eye on the ball,
Martinez
and they're
is
winning.
into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Grounded to short. Scoops it
Yeah,
up.
on the green.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Eli Ledesma is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score. Eli Ledesma stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here.
Go,
use some caution
go,
or
3.
See you later.
3.
Over the wall, a home run.
Face.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is.
James McCann stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Left side, backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Braves on top, 5. Eli Ledesma will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
Now batting. Center fielder.
48 Yeah, and then I was making that pow! 3 home runs. Pow! 3 RBIs. Pow! 3 hits. Pow! 4 power.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to
What? Pow, son. Got that power, son. Damn it. What? Won't. Let's just do one more. Ah, damn it. Oh well. What pow? What pow? What pow? So I'm just crying. Pow! Pow! Face, yes.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the top player spotlight. Eli Ledesma is our focus, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs. From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers. At the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The second baseman threw the first, called that a double play. Wow.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
This is always a tough throw here for a first base.
Eli Ledesma will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, you look at the average on the season. He's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Who pulled the string and now way out in front, a ball and a strike. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup,
Fair.
you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
Excuse me?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Eli Ledesma, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning.
Oh, you're the one.
Corey Dickerson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly and taken in out there for the first out. And he is in there.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was really heads-up baseball or just flat-out crazy. Maybe it was just a combination of both. But he's moving on the pitch, so once he sees this ball's thrown to first, he's just going to keep right on going to third base. And
Francisco Cervelli stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Martinez coming on. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eli Ledesma. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder.
Eli Ledesma comes forward for another shot at.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to get your drink? It's real good, and you keep saying all the time.
Do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
We still lost.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits.
4-3, first base, L9, home run. Let's go, pow! Nice. And already had him. Pow! Damn it. Damn it! Damn it. Yes, exactly. Yes. Now I have nothing. Let's see how much we can get in this one versus Chicago. Oh, they're making me bad. I got this. I got this. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. I got this one. Hold on. Let me get my hair back first. Hold on. And then we can celebrate. And then we're gonna go whoop-pow, 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 and then whoop-pow.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Is that
and now
snow
the
or
Cubs
rain?
bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Eli.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alcantara has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shot. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Wilson Ramos. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
1 point.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But let's go ahead and give it to this guy.
That's what you get.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Eli Ledesma will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it's line to the right side. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Jason Hayward will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Popped high in the air. Ledesma is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
This one's down to third. To his left, Alberto. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Tommy La Stella. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Ledesma. On to first gets him, and the side is retired.
You don't know the power of.
Up 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for Atlanta. Shortstop.
Leading off the inning, Eli Ledesma, and they'll need him to get something going here. High in the air,
I close my eyes on that one. I close my eyes on that one.
Alcantara going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the. Richard Bradford will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. 5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball grounded to short. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from. Eli Ledesma will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where
Freddie Freeman will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and ground. Runners off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 1. Eli Ledesma gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This is pulled into right. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 6-1.
They won.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, guys, I guess we're ending off the video with a losing game. So, Sandman here, ready to go off, and see you on the next one. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Peace.